Hi, I'm Raquel, and this is Law Librarian Plans. Today, I am going to be setting up my work planner for the month of August, both the monthly and the goals page. If you're interested, please stick around. So first, what I'm going to be using today is the This Is My Year sticker book by Rongrong, as well as her neutral palette boxes sticker book. And then I brought in this foiled rainbow boxes from Mojo Jojo Plants because it has a foiled box that matches some foil boxes in this book. This is my monthly setup planner. So I'm filming this in July. So I haven't moved into my August Franken planner yet. So this is where I pull the pages, put them in here, and then I can start decorating things ahead of the month. And then next week, when the new month starts, I will move everything over to my Franken planner. So let's get started. I also picked up from my stash a few kind of neutralish washies. So I picked up, and I'm sorry because this one is very metallic, this tan color. This, I believe, was Villa Beautiful from many years ago. This was gifted to me, but it has like a pink tone as well as metallic gold animal print. And this is actually a Rongrong washi tape. Again, neutral colors, but with a sparkle here and there of gold. And I thought if they make sense for this month, I will use them. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to move my supplies out of my field, and then I'm going to look for the work planner in here, and hopefully I pulled out those pages already, and I did not. Well, that was very clever. So let me pull my work planner. I just remember why. The reason for that is that I actually keep 3 months of my work planner in my binder. I'm actually going to show you the new setup for this binder in a shorter video coming up soon. So let me just get here, grab the pages that I need from this planner, and I need these 2 pages, and I just realized I also need the currently page that is at the end of July. Here we go. So let me grab that page as well. Take, oh, that sticky note is sticking really hard. So this is the current week, and the reason the current week is not decorated is that I'm on vacation. So I decided to not worry about it. So anyway, here we are. Let me get started. I'm going to do this last. I want to do the monthly first, and then we'll go from there. So let's look at our little blank slate here. And already I see not a problem, but a challenge. I don't think I have anything on the weekend, so it's not a big deal. But if I had something on the weekend, there are tricks for making sure that you can actually use both sides effectively. We won't need that today because I rarely work on the weekends. There's one day this coming month that I am going to work on a Saturday, and we'll mark that day accordingly. But let's get going. So let's start with the decorative elements, which are mostly going to come from here. And I want to pick something very motivational for this month. So let's take a look at what we can do here. I love this. I'm trying to save that for the goals page. We'll see if it decides to stick. But see, there's this pink metallic that I think is going to work well. So let's start with these important elements. So the first thing I want to denote is a meeting on the 20th. And this is our faculty meeting. So let's get this one right here like so, not too high. Whoops. Let me see if we can get this on straight, huh? Shall we? All right. So there's our faculty meeting box. Then the next thing I want to mark on this, and these boxes, I'm glad they're kind of small because they look nice. I like how they kind of jump out. Of course, she's wearing a. I love the fact that she's dressed for a meeting, but she has a sweatshirt on, which is definitely not appropriate attire for our faculty meetings. But you know, we're gonna forgive her because she has that metallic. Let me see if there's another one with the metallic, and she's also casually dressed. They're all casually dressed, so you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. Nobody's gonna see that except me. It's only gonna bug me, and I'm just gonna pretend it's not happening. All right. So the next thing I want to mark is our library orientation, which is on the 18th. And for that, oops, sorry about that. I'm also going to choose one of those small square boxes. I think those are perfect. Uh, okay, so we'll get that one in there. Oop. Wow. Somehow I'm having issues putting things in a straight line. It must be the heat. I'm sorry if you're also going through this crazy heat wave that we're having. I'm told that our is the high that we saw yesterday is like nothing for most people, and I'm sorry for that. But it's pretty hot for the ocean state, so always a fun challenge there. We have a second. We have orientation. And what I may need to do, oh, that sticker is having issues. I'm going to put it on the side here. Let me see if I have any more of those square boxes because I'm running out of them. And what's left has printing in it as well. And I could use a plain one. I probably used all the plain ones. I can also bring in some of the things from the Rongrong sticker book. And I think I might just do that um, only to make sure um, that I have enough of the boxes that I need. So let me wait on that. That's this Friday. I'm off. Not gonna mark that. What else is missing? Oh, I have something on the 16th. I have a training session. So we're gonna put. I'm not loving all the different colors, so I'm gonna put maybe this. There's a tan one. So this is one of those rare days when I'm actually working. We're having an orientation, and I'm one of the speakers. Um, so we have one orientation for the new students. We have a returning students orientation, which is later in the month, just to tell them about changes and things like that. And then this is one of our journals at the law school, and they're having their orientation that day. And I'm one of the speakers, so I want to make sure that I don't forget to show up for work that day. I still need something for the 27th. I could put another one of those metallic ones or put another color. At this point, it doesn't really matter. I'm running out of colors. I'm running out of stickers and colors and all that. So I'm just going to make them all. These are all the big dates in the month of August. So I might as well just make them all the same kind of box. How about that? All right. And then we have one more left. Let's see. getting getting complicated to try to keep it simple, if that makes any sense. Well, I think I have only one more of those square boxes left. I have two more of those square boxes left. I have a tan one and I have a blue one. So I think it was a blue one. No, I don't remember because I lost the page. Oh, I have also another rose gold here. I know what I'm gonna do. No, that needs to stay there. So I'll put another tan one here, and that will be that. That way I don't have three boxes in a row or in a column that are the same thing. I'll have two in a row. These two are the same kind of look, but we're going to deal with that. All right. So I think that marks the big dates of things that are happening this month. So that gives me a lot of room. Classes begin on the 19th. I can put a sticker there. And in fact, I think I will. I'm going to see if there's one in the Rongrong Neutrals book that matches maybe this, if there's something similar. There is. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So this one here is kind of sort of like that. Not right, not quite, but I don't know that there's anything a little bit greener than that that would work. Let's just make a look. Oh, that's kind of also the same color. I really like this book. I like all the neutrals in here. I think that's probably the closest. So let's use that. Was there one of those? I would prefer this one, this color here. What am I looking for a box for? Oh, for the first day of classes. Nope, that's fine. This little one is actually perfect for the first day of classes. And that, so, oh, and this is another orientation. So how many orientations is that now? Four? First years, upper students, upper level students, law review, and this is the library orientation. Very, very important. So library orientation and then first day of classes, we're going to mark that here. All right, so now we can play. Now that I have all the important things marked up, I can actually play with this sticker book and see what else we can put to decorate. I might still pull a box from over there, or I might wait and pull them up, pull them in the other spread. So I'd love to put something inspirational on this sidebar. So let's take a look at what's here. At this point, I can pick any of the colors that are on the spread. There's this blue, there's the green, whatever you do, do it well. That's a little bit wide. This might actually be okay in here. So that's a possibility. Um, and sort of, um, oh, look at the meeting ones. Those are nice, but I like to write actually in the boxes what's happening. So um, this is my year. Let's see what else we have here. Cat mom, dog mom. This is a combination of kind of girl boss and other stuff in here. So, all right, I want a girl boss. That's what I want. So let's see. I might mark this, and because the washi actually matches, I think I will. I will mark orientation week with some washi. There's nothing else happening that week, so we might as well mark it. So I think I don't love that. I also don't love that. So it's really probably this. This kind of is the same exact color, so or very close anyway. So let's do that and just mark it off like so. All right, let's get a washi cutter. Let's see, a knife will do. Okay, the knife. I really love this little knife, ceramic. I have no idea what brand it is, and I can't remember who showed it first, but it is really great, and I haven't stabbed myself recently thanks to that. So, all right, so that's orientation. Wow, that's such a brown color. All right, so let's find here a girl or girls to put, which I'm still looking for that ooh, you have what it takes. Oh, I think that's the one, friends. I found the sticker for the inspirational sticker, which is also a deco sticker. So let's see what that means, because it's going to take up a lot of room if I keep it in its current configuration. It's actually almost two stickers. You know what? I'm going to make it two stickers if I can find my scissors. And it's almost completely, actually, it is, no, it's not. It looks like it should be two stickers, but it's really one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around her shoulder like so and separate the quote. And then see, it has like an edge, like it should have been cut separately, but it wasn't. But that's okay because it works. I love her. I think she's the perfect representation for work. Her skirt is a little bit shorter than mine, but hey, we're not gonna argue with Rongrong does such beautiful work. I'm gonna white out that 24 only because it's gonna show up a little bit more than I would like. Otherwise, nothing else really. It's not too bad. Oh, I love that. Yes, she's perfect. All right, so then you have what it takes. That is perfect. I might put a box above it at some point. Now that we have more or less what we need, I'm going to just go crazy with decorations because we can. So what I'd love to find, oh, she's lovely too. Um, let's see. I'm going to see if there are any like what's the word I'm looking for? Like icons or something small that I can use to include here in this top layer where it's very bare. Um, I could totally random because I can. I'm going to use one of those rainbows, these neutral kind of rainbows. They're kind of fun and they kind of go. So let's put one of those here. That's good. There's some sneakers. There's some gems. There's a boss babe. Oh my god, the cat. The cats. Cats are hilarious. I mean, a cat with the long hair, and then the cats and the dogs. I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person, but Dang. All right. Let's put one of these laptops, or not laptops, excuse me, iPads with the coffee and the greenery. Actually, I'll put it over here. So then let's see what else. I could put a laptop on there. I was going to use the wide washi, but I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm already seeing so much neutral color that I kind of want to add other things. So I think I'm going to add the laptop here, ironically next to the day that I'm off. But hey, whatever. Um, let's see what else is here. Oh, I have to include a girl boss sticker because absolutely. So girl boss. I'm gonna finish this pretty quickly, and then we're gonna move on to. We want to put this one here. Yeah, I think that works. I probably won't get to punch that. Oh, it's a little bit too wide. Okay, let's see. Does it come off the page without destroying the page? Perhaps. All right. All right, let me rethink that one. I really want to include that girl boss sticker, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it. So I'm just rounding out the ends, and I'm going to round out this one. I think I may have cut enough to make it fit. And it's still very neutral, which is not what I love. But nope, it's still going to run into the laptop. So let's hold on to that one. Put it on the side. Let's see what else we can include here. Lipstick and Hustle. I love her. She is great. She was my first choice, but then when I saw this one with the green, I just couldn't resist. Um, I am going to put one of those girls on this page. So let's grab one of her off the sticker book. Oh, I see. I must have tried to use her before and didn't use her and put it back and didn't put it back quite right. So now it's giving me a little bit of grief. So I think we can put her here because I'm pretty sure I don't have any meetings that Friday. And if I do, it's not a meeting that's important enough to go on the big calendar. Okay, so she belongs there. And let's see who else we want to include. I could do Hustle. I just Hustle. Oh, I saw shoes. I think I can put a pair of shoes. A cup of coffee and another cup of coffee because why not? And I think there's a pair of mules somewhere that I can use. And this is so insanely neutral. Kind of bugging me, but oh well. We work with what we've got. Oh, there's a matcha. That's kind of fun. Uh, those impossibly high heels. Where did I see that one sticker? I saw a sticker that it was like mules, so I think I want to use that. Um, and yes, it's neutral, but at least it's something else. Oh, wait a minute. I kind of like the wow. Oh, the mules were on the same page as the iPad. That's why. All right, so let's put those mule style shoes, very fashionable shoes here. And I'm hating this because it sticks out like a sore thumb. So let's get rid of the laptop. Only one device needed in the spread. Okay. This is a very, very simple one. As things start heating up and busier in the semester, I will have more meetings, bigger meetings that are organized, that are what's the word I'm looking for? Scheduled well in advance. Right now, there's very little on the schedule for us, given the what's the word I forgot what I was gonna say. So I'm just gonna keep going. And now my girl boss sticker can stick here, can go here, and it can go over two boxes because that's the day I'm not working. That's this Friday. All right, I think this is in pretty good shape. I do want to add a box here, and I don't know what I'll use the box for, but I kind of like the idea. So see, this is the pinkish color that matches. Um, and there's a plain box in the book, so I'm going to use that pinkish, see, it's this pinkish color here. I'm going to use that here, and the purpose will come later. I probably will write, something big happens or something like that, that sort of thing. And now this feels like it needs a title because it's sort of on its own. It's also not, no, it is straight. So I'm going to look for a title in here and we'll finish this one out. So I like the titles, or the months there, but do they have any other titles? I thought I saw another page of titles. Maybe it's just the one page of titles, or no titles at all, and I'm just making it up. Let's see. This is a very old sticker book. I can't even tell you what year this is from. I think it needs a little bit extra something, but I can't figure out what that extra something is. So I'm thinking about it as I search. There we go. Important to do today, to buy, priority, remember. And it looks like there might have been something else that I've used every single one of because I'm kind of blank here. No, there's more today's. That's why. Important errands, priority to do. Nah, I don't like any of those. So what's going to happen is instead I'm going to use one of these and we'll self-title it with another we'll title it with another matching box. I don't love that. Okay. And we're going to put this here. Now I realize my box is way too low. So we'll try one more time to move it. I'm very indecisive about these things. I apologize if that makes you a little bit nutty. I don't pre-plan usually my spreads. The only thing I plan is what sticker book I'm going to use, and then I just go with the flow. Whatever, oh, that's almost there. Whatever strikes my fancy at a point, that's what I'm going to do. And then if I have to correct, then I correct. Not a big deal. That's the beautiful thing about it. And if I end up hating it, it's only 1 week, so not a big deal either there. All right, that's much better. All right, we're done with our monthly. So now let's go ahead and decorate our currently page, which I'm going to use for goals. And again, I'm going to use this sticker book. I'm going to see if I can find a very large box. I'm going to use that box that had become undone from the sticker book. That's the first thing I'm going to put down because I think it fits nicely in this space. It does. Wow. So let's get this. It's not straight. It will be momentarily. Ugh, that horrible sound, but it's going to be covered. So we're going to just keep going. All right. I love this metallic pink. I'm not a pink girl at all, but metallic pink works for me. All right. So we'll do that. I think now that we're sort of getting into more of this pink color, sticker's a little bit beat up. I may use some of the pink and gold washi because it works. At least it goes with the sentiment. See, it's a very, very similar pink. So I think what I'll do is do I want to put it here? Do I want to put it in the title, closer to that? No, not really. I think I'm going to put it in the bottom. I liked that last month's goals / currently page, and I think it works. Even though it's gold and not pink gold, rose gold, whatever that's called. It's not the same thing, but it works because it's pink. All right. Or at least in my mind, it works because it's pink. Okay, there we go. Oh, that did not cut well. Oh, well, it's too bad. We're going to leave it alone. Not about perfection. All right, so I need 3 boxes. So I'm going to grab boxes, I think from here. Well, maybe the neutral palette. We'll see. But let's do the boxes. Let's look at the neutral palette sticker book and see if we can find. Largest boxes are the, well, there's that. Oh, okay. I can work with this. I can definitely work with this. All right. So, and I'm gonna stick with the pink and browns. Um, there's no green. The green would be nice. It would look good with also with what's facing this. Are there any black boxes in this? I think I saw black boxes in here too. Yes. Perfect. All right. So we can definitely do something here. I just wanted to use that box. So let me start by finding some decorations. I think that's important. Let's find a quote. If I can find a big quote that I really like, that would be the first thing I'd want to put down. I really love these girls. Uh, building my empire. It's not my empire, so not quite up, not quite the right thing. Do the best you can with where you're at now. Don't know why, but that is resonating so much with me. And had I not used that box, I could have used top priorities here with the girl I like. That's okay. Plants is okay. I am so sad because I am about 2 seconds away from removing her because I have that other girl that I like better. Just a boss building her empire. No, I like this. I really like this sticker here, so I'm going to use that. That same girl again. Um, we're going to use that. I'm probably going to throw in a few um, decorative elements before all is said and done. All right, so let's get her down. Then I want to have 3 boxes. And the way I'm using this page, the currently page in my work planner, is I'm going to list the 3 priorities for the month up here. And then down here is a page space for me to debrief. So how did it go? Did I get it done? You know, um, challenges, things like that. Not a lot of space to write that, so I'm going to be, very brief. But the idea is that at the end of the year, as I'm writing my self evaluation next June, I'll be able to look back on this and see what my biggest projects were. And then if I need to, I can look into the weekly pages, but at least get a snapshot of, where I was this year and did I meet what I wanted to do or did I miss the mark? So that sort of thing. So I am looking now. I would love to have maybe a black, brown, and a pink box. And I realized I have boxed myself in with, all right, the brown one, perfect. With putting this pink here, but I'm just going to have to put another pink box, and that's all there is to it. So I'm going to put one right here, like so. And then I think I want the black one next to this. So let's see where the black boxes are. There's also a very dark brown that would also work. But I see black. Do I want? Yeah. I think I want the black one next to the girl, like so. And then I kind of wish this sticker book had um, more different size boxes because it's kind of there's this very large one here that I could use and I may use if I can't make it work otherwise. So let's see. I'm looking through this. I know I saw pink. So oh, here we go. Here are the pink ones. Ah, there we go. All right, I think I can make this work. I get it off the book. And I just have to overlap a little bit, but that's okay. That is okay. You'd be amazed how well I can abbreviate when forced to do so. All right, I think that's where it belongs. So we're gonna white out a big part of this, like so, and at least that much of it. Oops, missed a little corner. And then place this sticker. Oh, didn't do it low enough. So I want to line up this sticker with the one next to it. All right, so we need about yay much more. Okay, perfect. So now that one fits there. So whatever the biggest project needs a debrief, that's going to get that one. Then it's going to get this one. I could put this one sideways, and I should have thought about that, but I didn't want it in the same orientation as this, because this is already kind of a long side top, or long side in the horizontal plane. So I think I'm going to leave it alone and be happy with that. I kind of like it. All right, so let's find some more decorations here, and we can finish this and call it a day. That pink laptop is still annoying me. I wish it were a little bit less pink. Um, let's see. Champagne toast. No. Let's see if I can find another quote. A small quote. Oh God, those cats and dogs are like cracking me up big time. They're not quite the sentiment that I want, but I am going to use this Boss Babe one because it's kind of small, but it kind of fits in this one spot. So we're going to use that one here. And then I'll find another decorative thing and maybe some smaller deco that I can fit up here if I can. If not, not a big deal. I think there's a washi tape that coordinates with this. I want to say there is, but I'm not sure. If I white out, no, I don't want to white. Well, I want to white that out, but I don't want to put this there. So, oh, the matcha. Okay, I can use a cup of matcha here. Oh, except it's completely. It's the thing that kind of doesn't fit at all. Let's put this one here. All right, this one matcha can go back. It'll be another day. And then I'm going to finish this off with two more. Oh, wow, that's shiny. I will put a black box. I think there's a small black box. I'm going to use that here, but I'm going to use a metallic pink one for, I'm trying to decide. I want to put it here. I don't want it next to the other one. So let's finish this off. And I think there's no decoration above, so that's fine. I could, I'm thinking, because it's still looking so bare to me. And here I didn't white it out, but the brown is not, sorry about that. The brown is not as bright, or bright is not the right word. Visible? Yeah, visible as the black would have been on behind this. It is still very visible. Sorry about that. I remove it from the field just so that I can, how much do I need? I need to do that much. Okay, I whited out too much. That's okay. I'll fix that. Scrape it off gently so we don't really ruin the sticker. I kind of did, but yeah, enough. Okay, good enough. And a black box from Neutral Palette to finish this off. And if I felt more adventurous, I could put circles there, but I don't mind the 1, 2, 3. I think it's fine where it is. So I'm looking through this book and I found a black box that works. I'm going to use that and white this title out. Sometimes I'm going to put the same title, but I kind of like my own handwriting. Sometimes, not always. Most of the time I don't. To give it, my own touch kind of thing. So let's put this one down like so. And I think we are done. So again, today I decorated my monthly for August and my goals page for August in my work planner using the This Is My Year sticker book and the Neutral Palette by Rongrong with a small assist from Foiled Rainbow Boxes by Mojo Jojo Plans. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of these videos, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.